decisive victory. NIKKE.
Hey, what's up everybody? Are you guys hungry? Cause I'm ready for a new flavor. So yeah, we'll be going through the entirety of the new flavor event featuring Bready. What's up, nature? It's like you're just in time. It's like, yeah. So when I saw Bready, I actually haven't looked at her skills yet. So we're gonna go over all that too and try her out afterwards. But when I saw Bready, I'm just like, interesting. I'm just like, brand new NIKKE. I'm like, okay. It looks like we're just getting a whole bunch of brand new NIKKEs with these events now. Before the yeah. The half year anniversary. There we go, yeah. Well, let's get started. And there she is. In all her glory, Bready is thick. Very thick. All that dough. Welcome. How many are in your party? Just one. Alright. I'll guide you to a single table. What would you like to order? I'll have whatever is the most popular. We have a special dish on offer this month. Would you like us to prepare that for you? Sure. Very well. We'll have that ready for you in just a moment. Here you are. Enjoy. Ah, so it's sauve tenderloin. Sovide tenderloin. Imitation beef tenderloin made out of splendamin. Asparagus, potatoes, mushrooms, and bell peppers as sides. Let's see how it is. She's a food connoisseur. Uh-oh. I can't taste anything. I don't understand. What's going on with me? Uh-oh, her eyes went dark. How can you serve this to your customers? The flavor is completely off. Our sincerest apologies, ma'am. We'll prepare another dish for you right away. Wah. Are you sure this hasn't gone bad? Food simply shouldn't taste like this. I'll confirm with the kitchen and get back to you. Before you do that, try some yourself. Everyone seems to have a problem with the flavor. This isn't good. Interesting. What the? So wait. So we have another new NIKKE, I'm guessing, or character. Interesting. Who's the challenge this time around as well too? We've got, that's blacksmith. Yeah. Okay. What do we have in the shop? Splendamin bars. So that's what they look like. Huh. You know, I've always pictured Splendamin to look like, what's it called? Like Go-Gurt or something like that. Not an actual, like, what's it, like a Nutrigrain bar or something. Interesting. Let me grab these, because we're gonna need them. That should be enough, right? No, it's actually not going to be. Whatever, that's fine. So let's get started. It was hard with black. Oh, I can't look at it yet. That's right. Who the reward boost NIKKE is. Besides Bready herself. She's kinda thick though. Yes. Kinda. Very. You know what?
Shall we get started?
We have to use Emma because cooking. Who else? Milk.
All right, let's do this.
Just because.
Leave it to me.
Let's use Rupee. Let's throw in Query just because too.
I'll try my best.
Actually, no. You know what? Instead of Rupee,
I can't defy orders, can I?
there we go. We don't use Unwa too often. And we need another 3, so I guess Rafi.
Ready to go.
Nice. Also, let me change this while I still remember. Oh no. There it is. They changed this menu a little bit, that's why. Now we're ready. Commander, may I come in? Sure, come on in. Sorry for disturbing you so early in the morning. But have you eaten yet? Nope, I just woke up. Good. For the time being, please refrain from going to the dining hall or purchasing any food elsewhere. Stick to these instead. Are these combat rations? Yes. I prepared them in advance for whenever we're out on a mission. Why is it so important that we have these instead of regular food? We don't know exactly what's going on, but last night reports began coming in about food in the Ark tasting unusual. It started with restaurants and household meals, but earlier this morning, even pre-packaged snacks and treats have apparently developed an odd flavor to them. It's like mad cow disease all over again, thicker than a loaf of bread. I tasted some myself, and the taste indeed was quite peculiar, unlike anything I experienced before. That's why, just to be safe, I'm recommending you stick to combat rations for now. What in the world? Cooking Oil is on their way to investigate further. Cooking Oil is the name of their group? What? That's great. Cooking Oil? You mean the squad? Crust. Hello, is this the commander's room? If it is, may we come in? I'm Crust from Cooking Oil. I glance at Rappy, who gives me an affirming nod. Come in. Okay, so we've got Bready and Crust. Wow. She's so cute. Look at her face. Okay. Interesting. Wait, and she's got the ears like her, like it's like cat ears, they're strawberries. Like her headpiece. That is great. Oh boy. This is really nerve-wracking. Hello, Commander. It's an honor to finally meet you in person. I'm Crust, the squad leader and the squad leader, no doubt, and the head chef. Wow. Bready and Crust, bread crust. Okay, NIKKE. I see you. Nice to meet you. Yep, bread and crust. Hi. I'm Bready, the taster. Pleased to meet you. Nice to meet both of you. Or nice to meet you both. But what's this all about? Has no one briefed you yet? We're here to investigate why all the food has started tasting funny. We, including you, have to conduct an inquiry and come up with a solution. Wait, why am I included in this? We were told to go and rendezvous with you, Commander. And so, to that end, we'd like to ask you to try this food. I mean, we get free food all day? Sure, why not? What's next? Tooth and paste? A whole squad dedicated to hygiene. Can you imagine that whole event would be about, like, getting, like, kids in the Ark to take hygiene seriously? And we have to, like, help them. Yes, a dentist office, yup. Crust and Bready pull out a large lunchbox and place it on the desk. These are dishes that Crust made. Give them a taste. Is that all I have to do? Yep. And they'll be delicious too. Wasn't she just saying how all the food has been tasting strange lately? I glance at the lunchbox apprehensively. How much did you put in this thing? I figured that, since it was our first time meeting each other, it'd be nice to let you try a variety of different dishes. I think I may have gone overboard and made too much. I see. Well, may I? Help yourself. I reach for a small helping that appears to be an appetizer. Very nice. I see that you know which order to eat everything in. The scallops, truffles, and tuna are finger foods, so no need for utensils. Man, that sounds good. Getting hungry. You can pick them up with your hands. Enjoy! Alright. I pick up the scallop on the left with one hand and pop it into my mouth. And then we died. The flavor, it's...
Time to show these amateurs how it's done.
What if it just tastes like nothing, like tofu?
Calm down.
Hang in there.
Like I've had tofu before. It's like, yeah, you can make it taste like anything. Its texture is interesting. I can't wait till we actually get like Unwa's new outfit.
Do this with my eyes closed.
I mean, hopefully we will. Probably a new SSR version of her. This music. What do you think? Isn't it scrumptious? Scrumptious. Doesn't even begin to describe this scallop. It's better than scrumptious. The scallops are perfectly seared. The tangy lemon sauce enhances the freshness, and the crispy coconut adds a sweet crunch. Everything blends together in a harmonious symphony for my taste buds. It's absolutely divine. Oh my goodness! Okay, her expressions are too cute. They really are. Whichever artist went with what you call it, made crust, they just decide to include everything cute. Divine? What does he mean by that, Crust? That's a term we use to describe the absolute pinnacle of flavor. When something tastes so extraordinary that it transcends the limits of ordinary language. Oh. To receive such effusive praise from the commander, and we've only just met. I can see that you're someone with a true love for food. Alright, it's decided then. You've You've made me feel special, and so I'll do the same for you. From now on, I shall call you another nickname. Mr. Gorman. That's great. Mr. Gorman? Yes, Mr. Gorman. That compliment you gave me a moment ago is the best I've ever received. There's still plenty of food left, so have at it. I certainly will. I'm so happy. Crust. It's great that the commander is enjoying the food as much as he is. But don't you have another lunchbox to share with him? Oh, right! I almost forgot. Before you finish all the food in front of you, be sure to try some of what's in here as well. Huh? Another lunchbox? This one's a bit different. Please give it a taste and let me know what you think. Alright. The second lunchbox is also filled with dishes that look mouth-wateringly delectable. I'll start with this one. Blech. This tastes nothing like it looks. It's utterly vile. Are you okay, Commander? You can spit it out. That's probably one of the bad dishes. Mm-hmm. I'd say that confirms it. Blech. Confirms what? The taste of the food around here has definitely changed. To be more specific, any Splendiman-based dishes that were manufactured this month are what seem to have been affected. The first lunchbox is made with ingredients delivered prior to this month. The second used ingredients that were delivered today. Why has the taste suddenly changed? We're not entirely sure yet. But considering this involves the Ark's food supply, it's imperative that we figure it out, and soon. Alright, now that we've identified the issue, it's time to find a solution. And how are you going to do that? By using any and all means available to us. We'll issue a recall on the affected items and raise awareness as to what's happening. Restaurants and supermarkets keep detailed records of manufacturing dates and suppliers, so it should be relatively easy for them to recall their stock. It'll be much harder with ordinary households, however. Even more so here in the outpost. That's why we came here to personally check on the ingredients being used by the NIKKEs. We'd appreciate any assistance you can give us in that regard. Sure, I'd be happy to help. I'll go inform the others to be cautious about what they eat. Not everyone may have heard the news yet. Thanks, Rappy. Rappy. When you're filling them in on the situation, be sure not to go into too much detail. Why? It could cause unnecessary panic. Understood. Alright, let's head out. So, there's a
Engaging the
giant
enemy.
food recall. I wonder if Emma's going to be involved somehow. Like, actually involved.
It was too short. It's a bit inconvenient.
What could be causing it?
Not bad for a weakling.
Well, at least with this event, we'll learn how the Ark maintains its food supply. This music is pretty epic for this event, too. The battle music. Oh, there she is. Oh, Commander. Welcome. And you must be Crust, the host of Crunchy Cooking Class. Crunchy Cooking Class. You're familiar with my show? Of course. I watch it every time I cook. I'm so honored. I'm Crust from the Cooking Oil Squad, and this is Bready. Nice to meet you. I'm Emma. So, what brings you here so suddenly? Emma, I heard that you enjoy cooking. That's right. If you prepared any dishes, could we try Could we try them? We're testing out a hypothesis. Of course. I've made plenty. Would you like a bite too, Commander? Oh no. I've already eaten a lot, so I'm fine. Oh, I see. Then I'll guess it'll be just Crust and Bready. Wait just a moment. I'll go get some for you. Mr. Gorman, you didn't eat all that much earlier. It's like, Crust, stop. Shh, be quiet. Are you feeling okay? Yeah, I have a small appetite, that's all. Oh, I see. I'll be sure to adjust the portion sizes for your meals in the future. No. Something smells off. I can't even begin to surmise what that dish is supposed to be. It must have been made with compromised ingredients. Oh, this is terrible. It's hilarious though. No, that's just Emma. We'll know for sure once we taste it. Sorry to keep you waiting. Here you are. I followed one of Crust's broadcasts to make this, so it's a bit embarrassing. You made this on one of your shows before, Crust? Yo, look at Bready's expression now. This is incredible. But what exactly is it? It's supposed to be tomato soup. You made it special. What? You made it on a special episode focusing on tomatoes. What does it look like? I'm curious. I followed the recipe that you gave, or tried to at least. I see. Why is it black? Are you sure none of your ingredients were expired? Oh no, that's impossible. I always buy fresh ingredients when I'm cooking. I see. It's completely unrecognizable. I can't distinguish a single ingredient from looking at it, and that's a first. Not only that, if it was made with newly purchased ingredients, it's highly likely that they're almost amongst the affected batch. Tread carefully, Bready. Got it. Alright, here I go. Oh, but before I do, could you excuse me for a moment? Wait, what? Lick. What'd she do? Or what'd she lick? Thank you. Wait, I'm confused. What just happened? What's up, Gene? How you doing? Now, on to the soup. Uh-oh. Bready? Get a middle-aged black aunt in there. She'll hook up the food, trust me. Nice. Hold on. Let me take one more spoonful. You used a lot of ingredients, didn't you? I sure did. Tomatoes, onions, minced garlic. chocolate. What? Tomato soup, Emma. Chocolate, herring, miso, oranges, eggs, beans, vinegar, tofu, hot sauce, and then some. Wait. Didn't you say you followed the recipe from my cooking show? What the heck? How come there are so many extra ingredients tossed in? The more tasty ingredients, the better, right? That's not how. Yeah. Perhaps I should add a disclaimer on the show to only use the ingredients that I mentioned, right? But no, that's not her fault. That's just Emma. So, Bready, what's the verdict? Is Bready still alive? Overall, I can tell that Emma has a genuine passion for cooking. Her food is made with so much love. That's not the point. There's a sense of joyful innocence to it, as if a child made it. It's also truly impressive that you were able to combine so many different ingredients into one dish. Thank you! I also can't taste a single thing. Wow. They didn't say anything about seasoning,
Come
that's
on,
the
give me all
problem.
you got. Hang in there, Commander.
Too funny.
Preparing to reload.
It's like a child made this. Thank you!
Woo! It's over. Now we can go party.
Damage we have done. What's this? Splendiman bread. What? How? A Splendiman bread made with perfection, taking the rich aroma of freshly baked bread. It's going to be magical. It's like, child made this? I wonder why. Well, no, that was Emma's cooking, though. But she was watching Crush show, which is funny. So yeah, I guess that does make sense. Crust is the head chef in the entirety of the arc, though. That says something. You can't taste anything? What do you mean? Exactly what I said. I can't taste anything. Do you think there's something wrong with your taste buds? I doubt that. Huh? What do you mean? Why don't you try some of Emma's food for yourself? Alright. I will. Yo. The expressions that they're making during this event are great. She's got a little mascot on the droid hovering behind her. All finished, Emma. Wow, such a clean plate. I'm glad to see you enjoyed it. Anyway, we believe that there may be ingredients in circulation that are making food taste strange. I think that may be why your food tastes like it does. If you bought any Splendiman-based ingredients that were produced this month, please dispose of them all. Oh my, really? Can I keep using the ingredients that I bought before that? Yes. Until what date? That's what we're still unsure about. We're working on recalling the compromised ingredients, so the issue should be resolved soon. We'll let you know as soon as things return to normal. We only ask for your patience. Alright, I understand. To be honest, I didn't notice anything particularly strange about my food. But I supposed all this stuff you're saying would explain why you reacted so negatively to it. Yeah. Yeah, see? Yeah, that's it. Well, thank you for coming all this way to let me know. I'll go through my pantry and discard anything that's from this month. And I'm looking forward to the next episode of your show, Crust. Thank you for your cooperation. Take care. Are you feeling okay, Crust? Yeah, of course. You really shouldn't have forced yourself to finish everything. You know I don't like leaving food uneaten. Anyway, you said you couldn't taste anything? Nothing at all. I did detect something. It was unlike any other flavor I experienced before, and I don't think it had anything to do with the current ingredient situation. Maybe the flavor was so unique that it completely overwhelmed your taste buds. That's how it tasted to me, at least. I'm not sure if that explains it. Emma's cooking is pretty extreme. Hey, what's up, Rigo? They announced Crust for recruits. So now we've got bread crust. Yes. Too funny. You got that right. That's why I've got to work harder than ever to improve my show. I'll be sure to remind viewers to use only the ingredients I mentioned. That's a good idea. Yeah, maybe that's it. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with my sense of taste. Yeah. I meant to ask you, Bready, why did you lick Emma? So she did! She licked Emma. Oh, that? I was tasting her. Come again? Every NIKKE has their own unique flavor. I tasted her to determine if she intended on making food which would cause us harm. You can tell all that by tasting someone? Yes. Isn't she amazing? Bready has incredible abilities when it comes to tasting. Like what, exactly? Well, nothing too grand. It's just that when I eat something, I can immediately identify everything about it. What ingredients were used, what flavors it has, the nutritional information, and precisely how it was made. Things like that. That's incredible. You think so? Yeah. Bready will eat rare dishes from the surface to analyze them, and I use that data to recreate the flavors in my cooking. That's one of our main undertakings at Cooking Oil. Very impressive. Thanks. Alright, let's head to the next place. Where to this time? Blech. First off, let's take a moment to settle our stomachs. Yeah.
Let's score another one for the good guys.
So she can just taste anything and get all of its information. Interesting. So that's why. So Bready just goes around licking people.
Not bad for a weakling.
Feeling better? Yeah, I'm right as rain now. Let's head to the next location. Wouldn't it be easier to make an announcement about something this important? Why are the two of you running around doing this yourselves? Well, you see, we have to keep a tight lid on this. If we officially declare there's something wrong with the Splenderman, it'd cause a massive panic in the Ark. So we're buying ourselves some time, saying it's all still under investigation. That's why I told Emma that everything was under control earlier. Then why are you telling me everything? So we can drag you into this along with us? That's funny. No, that's not it. We were told you were someone we could trust. And since you're helping us, we thought you should at least know the reason behind it. I see. Thanks. Anyway, time is short, so we should get a move on. Sure thing. This must be the place. Let's head inside. Is it gonna be, what you call it, Cafe Sweetie? 'Cause milk. Okay. After you, Mr. Gorman. Oh no, it's the maid cafe. Welcome back, Master. And ladies. Wow! So this is the legendary maid cafe that I've heard so much about. It's so sparkly. I'm Aid, at your service. Would it be alright to ask for your names, ladies? Oh, I'm Crust. Bready. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Crust and Miss Bready. Please have a seat. Oh, thank you. Was the trip here tiring? Not at all. Is something bothering you, Miss Bready? Oh, no. It's just that I'm not used to any of this. Then I'll do my best to help you get comfortable. Thanks. So, what would you like to order? What's good here, Mr. Gorman? Everything. You can't go wrong with the omurice. Omurice? Sounds delicious. We offer a special house omurice that you can only get here at our cafe. Would you like 3 of those? Yes, please. Aid gives a polite bow and heads into the kitchen. This is kind of exciting. It is. I wonder what Aid will taste like. That sounds so terrible the way she puts that though. I wonder what she'll taste like. It's like, oh no. Your back hurts because of how you fell asleep? Oh, that's not good. I hate when that happens. What? Nothing. See, she knows it sounds bad too. A few moments later. Here, 3 plates of omurice. Now, before you eat, you have to say the magic spell together. Magic spell? What's that? First, you make a heart shape with your hands. Stretch them towards the omurice and chant, "Ooey gooey goodness. Make this omurice delicious. Ooey gooey goodness. Make this almond rice delicious. Word priority. Perfectly done, Master, as always. Next, Miss Crust. Ooey gooey goodness. Make this almond rice delicious. Well done. Finally, Miss Bready. Bready's just like, what? Ooh. Ooey gooey goodness. Make this almond rice delicious. If you say it too softly, the spell won't work. How about saying it a little louder? Do we really have to do this? It's not like it'll actually affect the flavor. Oh no, this almond rice will truly become more delicious after the spell is cast. The only way you'll know if the spell works is by doing it. Could you give me your hand for a moment, Aid? Of course, miss. Lick. Good grief, there she goes licking again. You really are a maid. And your desire for this almond rice to receive a magic blessing is genuine. Of course. Very well, I'll give it a shot. Ooey gooey goodness. Make this almond rice delicious. That was wonderfully done. Now, enjoy your meal, everyone. Oh boy. This looks like it'll actually taste good, unlike before. Let's eat. Thanks for the meal. So, yeah, she can go around just knowing everyone's intentions despite her licking them. She could work at the police station.
Was it this way?
Polly would be happy. Less work for her.
Another victory for us, thanks to me.
You forgot that Christmas BS existed? Wait, what? Because of Emma's outfit? She's been a secretary for a year. Oh, gotcha. Nom nom nom. Munch, 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 munch. I knew it. Munch, 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 munch. This tastes horrible. It's identical to what I ate in the second lunchbox Crust gave me. It's not even the food that seems spoiled, but the flavor is somehow indescribably bizarre. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Are you alright? Is there anything wrong with the almond rice? It tastes a bit weird. Blech. When did you buy the ingredients you use for this almond rice? We use many ingredients that we purchase at different times, but the main ingredient, the eggs, were bought 2 days ago. I knew it. There are some bad ingredients going around now that are negatively affecting the flavor of foods. We've issued a recall, so you'll have to discard all the ingredients you purchased this month. Oh, that means most of our ingredients are unusable. Will any ingredients we buy later also have issues? It's hard to say. The higher-ups said that they were taking serious steps to resolve the issue, so things should be better quite soon. I see. This is a real inconvenience, especially for food places. We'll probably have to close the cafe for a while. May I ask how this happened? You can ask, but I won't be able to give you an answer. We're as mystified as you are. I see. This must be a difficult job for you all to carry out. In that case, my deepest apologies to you all. Huh? Why are you apologizing? Regardless of the reason, the simple fact is that I served you food that was inferior. It's my fault for not sampling it beforehand. I'm sorry for causing you an unpleasant experience. Here's my final review. The ingredients and cooking methods were fairly standard, nothing stood out. However, the manner in which you wholeheartedly threw yourself into the making of the dish was the true magical spell. Setting aside the imperfect flavor caused by the ingredients, you helped this dish leave a positive impression on me. Thank you so much for saying that. If you ever come back, I'll make sure to serve you a truly delicious omurice. I'm looking forward to that. If you have too many ingredients to dispose of, we can assist. No, we'll handle it. I wouldn't want to trouble you any further. Wow, such hospitality. Bready, let's be sure to come back here once this is all sorted out. Yeah, let's do that. She would be useful in the real world. She'd be running away all the politicians. Damn. You're not wrong, though. It looks like the cafe will have to close temporarily. And once the situation with the ingredients is resolved, please be sure to visit us again. Take care, all of you. Well, we've made the rounds. At least the food at the outpost is safe now. Great work, everyone. Yeah, nicely done, you guys. I really could use some proper food. Hang in there. Things will get better soon. All right. Oh, by the way, when the flavors go back to normal, we'll make sure to invite you into our kitchen. If it hadn't been for this little snafu, we would have prepared a full course meal instead of just a lunchbox. We feel bad we couldn't treat you to a proper feast like we wanted. Isn't that right, Bready? 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 Uh-oh. Bready stares blankly at her hand. Bready? Are you talking to me? Bready, are you okay? You feel sick or something? Crust, Commander. I have something important to say. Huh? What is it? I really can't taste anything. What? Whenever I eat food that's been using the compromised Splendamin, I can't taste a single thing. Maybe Emma's cooking made your taste buds blow a fuse? Damn. No, that's not it. It's not just taste. No information or emotions are coming through either. I didn't say anything, but I felt like this ever since we went to that restaurant yesterday. None of the food you or Aid prepared had any flavor whatsoever to me. I thought you would have noticed. All of the feedback I gave was vague and oblique, and I didn't provide any concrete details regarding their ingredients or other information. I assumed you were just being vague because it didn't taste good. I had no idea. This is a really big deal. Tell us more, Bready. My loss of taste only seemed to happen with food made from compromised ingredients. Emma and Aid themselves had a flavor to them which I was able to pick up no problem. And the food made using older ingredients was fine as well. Okay, that's good. So the issue isn't necessarily with you. Once this Splendiman issue is resolved, will everything go back to normal? Yes, but we don't know when that'll happen. Haven't you been saying that they'll be resolved soon? Sorry, that was a lie. I'm just parroting what the higher-ups told us to say. Nobody has any idea when things will improve. So we just have to stand around and wait? That's what they want, yes. But that would take too long. What do you mean? I can't go that long without a sense of taste. This might sound strange to you, but if I can't taste and thus receive information, I'll end up collapsing in on myself. If I don't taste things continuously, my ability essentially backfires on me. I'm not sure I fully understand. Yeah, interesting. It's hard to explain. I'm feeling a bit out of it, to be honest. It sounds like eating isn't a very enjoyable activity for you. I didn't expect you to say something like that. But you're right. Forcibly having to eat things and receive their information like some kind of robot. It's not exactly pleasant. So what should we do? We could head back to the kitchen and check if there are any other ingredients left. Or older ingredients left. We used them all for the lunchbox we gave to the commander. Oh. Darn. Then... we could go to the market and try to buy some slightly older ingredients. Although the restaurants have already started hoarding them, so I'm not sure how much will be left. Oh, or... crust. Don't worry so much. I'll be fine. The worst thing is that I'll have to suffer for a few days. But, wouldn't it be better if you didn't have to suffer at all? My thoughts exactly, Mr. Gorman. There's no need to suffer unnecessarily. Let's look for a solution. There must be a way. I have quite a few rations in my room. Would those work? Rations, processed food, instant food. They all taste the same to me, and don't provide much information. I could last half a day on them, but no longer than that. I see. So it has to be proper food. Yes, my palate is rather demanding, unfortunately. I think I have two possible solutions. Two of them? What are they? The first is to solve the Splendiman issue ASAP, so proper food becomes available sooner. Another one of her expressions. Crust. That's easier said than done. The second is to find a suitable... Oh, substitute, my mistake. The second is to find a substitute for Splendiman. That's also next to impossible. However, of the two, the second option might be worth trying. Huh? Really? We all know that there is no substitute for Splendiman at the moment. If there were, Splendiman wouldn't have been created in the first place. However, the important thing is that it makes for a convincing excuse to go up to the surface. We can say that we have to go up to search for a potential Splendiman substitute. If we go up to the surface under that pretense, you'll naturally have to taste test everything we come across as part of the search. And that would mean that Bready would get to explore and enjoy a whole bunch of flavors along the way. Exactly. Considering we have no way of knowing when the situation will correct itself, this is the best option we have available to us. Then let's get a move on. To the surface. Off we go. The only thing is that if we do this, we'll need to produce tangible results. If we come back completely empty-handed, the commander's reputation would take a hit. I don't mind. You don't? My reputation is stellar enough that it won't falter from something like this. Wow. And who knows, we might actually find a substitute. Well, actually... Never mind. You're right. You're so cool, Mr. Gorman. That face of hers. But why are you doing this all for someone you'd only met today? It's not a problem. As a commander, it's my duty to be here for you. I'm also worried about Bready as well. I told you I'm fine. If that were true, Crust wouldn't be as concerned as she is. So I'm worried about you too. I see. Uh-oh. She's got hearts in her eyes now too. With her tongue out. Bready? You okay? It's just... This is the first time I've met a commander like you. Alright then. I'll be honored if you came up to the surface with us. I think she wants a taste of the commander.
Initiating engagement sequence.
Can't read what she's saying or hear you because you can't take your eyes off her thighs. Sleepy Koala Yao? Oh, you're talking about Snowbreak. I didn't get to see the stream. I can't even find it.
Do this with my eyes closed.
I think they actually, yeah, they privated it. Unless it's like back up now or something.
No, you're dead meat!
Milk.
Which way next? Preparing to reload.
So up to the surface we go to find a suitable replacement, but Bready might actually know
Another
if there
victory
is
for
one.
us.
She was about to
Thanks to
say
me.
something, but then she just didn't. The stream is private. Archive. What? Ryzen has the Billy Billy parts that matter. I wonder if Crust will be a support or defender. Interesting. She's the head chef. Well, I guess that doesn't really mean anything in battle. She looks like she would be a support. That's what she looks like to me. What if she's just an attacker and a good one at that? The next day. You're going to look for a Splendiman replacement. Where'd you come up with that idea? Many people are having trouble because of the current issue we're having with Splendiman. I figured having additional food options other than Splendiman would be a good idea. All we've gotten is word that things haven't been resolved yet. We don't even know how things are progressing. It's quite frustrating. Did anyone from Cooking Oil mention anything? No, they're just as in the dark as we are. Really? That's strange. At any rate, I hope to hear good news from you soon. All right. I head to the elevator with a heavy heart. Uh-oh. This music. Good morning, Mr. Gorman. Morning. Why do you have so much stuff? Oh, this is nothing. I just packed a few essentials. A camping stove, frying pan, pot, tongs, and other tools. Salt, pepper, chili powder, soy sauce, and other seasonings. And why did you bring all of that? So that when we find something tasty, we can cook it up straight away. That way, Bready can recover more quickly as well. This is starting to feel like a camping trip. How are you doing, by the way, Bready? Fine. Sometimes I space out, but I'm alright. For now. I see. Let's get going. Okie dokie. Alright. Upon arriving at the surface, we begin looking for anything edible nearby. Bready, what kind of food do you prefer? I'm not sure. It's hard to narrow it down. To put it simply, I like things that I find stimulating. You mean something like spicy foods? Not stimulating in that sense. I'm talking more about new flavors, ingredients, or textures. That's what I'm into. I'm sure there are plenty of things on the surface I haven't tried. True. That's why I... Commander... Bready, Mr. Gorman, I think I found something. Really? Ta-da! It's a plant I've never seen before. Neither have I. What do you think, Bready? Is it edible? Crust nose? Wait, what? Bready's thigh. Very big. Hold on. It's a taste I've never had before, but it feels similar to water celery. I'm detecting trace amounts of toxins, so you'll need to be careful when eating it. The seeds appear to have traveled here via wind. For such a hostile and foreign environment, the seeds are really thriving. Great! Looks like we found a winner. You think that can replace Splendimin? Huh? Oh, no. I meant we found something that Bready can eat. Don't forget that we're also up here to find Splendimin substitutes. Ah, right. It won't be easy, but let's give it a shot. She just saved the commander from a predator. Right? It's like she definitely did.
Another victory for us, thanks to me.
Thanks to me. Here, try this. Lick. This one won't work. But it does taste nice. What about this one? This won't work either. It's too difficult to cultivate. Dang, this sure is tough. What does something need to qualify as a replacement for Splendimin? First, it must be able to grow underground. That makes sense. It needs to contain sufficient nutrients. And for the sake of our own quality of life, it should taste decent. But most importantly, it has to be cheap to cultivate on a mass scale. At a lower cost than it does to manufacture Splendimin. Those are some stringent requirements. That's why I don't think we'll be finding a replacement anytime soon. I see. Still, let's keep looking. Let's go, Bready. All right. Something about this seems fishy. Let's see. Now that we found a place to stay for the night, let's get ourselves sorted. From all the specimens we gathered today, 2 can be eaten as is, 4 need to be treated in some fashion before they're edible, and 13 are inedible. All in all, not bad. I thought so too. Uh-oh. Oof, I'm starving. You must be famished too, Mr. Corman. Let me use what we found to whip up something nice and tasty. Give me just a moment. All right, thanks. Crust grabs the ingredients and culinary equipment, then heads elsewhere to start cooking. Meanwhile, Bready's over here like, Commander, you looking like a snack. Bready, are you all right? Yeah, I think so. I tasted a lot of things today, so I don't feel too out of it. I'm glad to hear it. Are you hungry? You haven't actually eaten any of the stuff we found. All you've done is lick them. Using the tip of my tongue gives me a better sense of the flavors. Texture, mouthfeel, and other sensations come later. Taste alone is enough to satisfy my appetite, so I'm fine. Fascinating. I must admit that it's a slow and laborious process, though. Usually, I have to taste things every waking moment when I'm not asleep. These candies I carry are for times like this, when I'm unable to taste anything for long periods. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And she always has one in her hand, and she has one tucked away in her apron right there, too. But candy that's been newly opened doesn't have a robust flavor to it at all. And this ability of mine can be a real pain. Yeah, that must be hard. Constantly having to force yourself to eat, even when it's not enjoyable. Commander, Food's ready. I've concocted one heck of a succulent meal for you. Go ahead and dig in, Mr. Gorman. There's some for you too, Bready. Alright. Wow, thanks. In front of us is a spread of dishes that you wouldn't expect could be made with ingredients found on the surface. Nom 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 nom. This flavor is unbelievable. Lick. Not bad. The differing flavors of all the ingredients blend together nicely. Top-notch cooking as always, Crust. Glad you like it. The portions are a bit small for my liking, though. It can't be helped. I can manage. We'll just have to try harder tomorrow. Yeah.
Enemy aircraft confirmed.
Succulent, but they're still attached to her body? Wait, what?
Was it this way?
I wonder what's in, like, what the candies are made out of. Because they were made to, like, sustain her for a bit. So what special ingredients is in those?
It's over. Now we can go party.
We'll need to camp out tonight. Are you okay with that, Mr. Gorman? Clearly love nectar. Oh no. Oh no. Shimoneda. Of course, I'm used to it. Nice. I'll start preparing for dinner. If Bready seems unwell, be sure to let me know straight away. All right, will do. Crust leaves to prepare our meal, a look of determination on her face. Bready has been spacing out more and more over the past few days. Bready, are you feeling worse? Huh? I don't know. I thought I was fine, but I guess there's still something missing in the flavor. I'm sorry to put you and Crust through all this. You're going through much worse. There's hardly anything out here for you to taste. There's something I've always wanted to taste. To know what stories it holds. My greatest hope is that one day I'll be able to get a taste of it. What is it? Two things, actually. The first is to experience taste as others do. No information, no story, no emotions. Just pure flavor. And the second is... Yes, well... Me. What? I'm not sure I understand. What do I taste like? What's my story? What thoughts, memories, and feelings are stored within me? Would tasting myself bring me happiness? Uh-oh. I want to taste it. Even if it's just one bite. A new flavor. A happy flavor. Bready slowly raises her hand and brings it forward to her mouth. Uh-oh. Bready, wait. Crust. Here she comes. To the rescue. Hearing my call, Crust drops everything and sprints over. Hey! Huh? Crust pulls out an old, tattered wallet from seemingly out of nowhere and proceeds to hold it up to Bready's mouth. Why are you suddenly giving her a wallet? I had no choice. If Bready's condition worsens before we can find quality ingredients, this is the only option left. Yeah, what? Super Crust? Okay, hold on. Is it because the wallet tastes like sadness? There's no money in it? It's made of synthetic leather. It must have felt lonely. It's waited in the same spot for so long, hoping for its owner to return. It's been tattered and trampled by raptures, but it's endured all this time, all the same. Forever remaining in the same spot. It's a nice flavor. Bready, can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. Thank you for the lovely meal. Yeah, what in the world is going on? Do you remember when I told you Bready has incredible abilities? Yes. You said she can find out all there is to know about food. Exactly. And for me, anything that can be tasted can be considered food. So, does that mean if I can touch it with my tongue, I can taste it? That means I can taste just about anything. From water and regular food to dirt and inanimate objects. So all the stuff you said about the wallet just now was from tasting it? It's harder for me to deduce everything about objects. I can, however, figure out their structural components and delve into past memories which involve them. That's a crazy power, to be honest. Like, yeah, she could solve a lot of things. The memories come at random, but typically focus on ones that are most vivid. This ability of yours is really unbelievable. This has to remain a secret. Yeah, it does. No one else can know. Why? What do you mean? There's too much potential for others to abuse Bready's ability. All she has to do is taste something, anything, and she'll be able to reveal everything about it. Yeah, exactly. She would be the best detective ever. Yeah. Like, it would be insane. It's an ability that can and should be used for good. But many have tried to use me and my abilities with ill intentions. Uncovering weaknesses or digging up secrets through the memories imprinted on objects. Yup. Just thinking about it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. You must keep this a secret. I beg of you. Please. I won't tell a soul. Thank you. This ability has made me know far more than I'd ever want to. But I have to keep tasting things. It's situations like this where I can end up in danger of collapsing in on myself. I try to taste myself, tasting and chewing over my information, my thoughts, endlessly. So much so that I lose sight of who I am. I keep tasting until I've worn it all down to nothing. Sounds intense. I'm sorry to have dragged you all into this. Don't be sorry. I'm honored that you feel you can trust me with the secret. You really feel that way? Uh-oh. Huh? Well, at any rate, we don't have many other options. Our primary goal is to make sure Bready's condition improves. So, to that end, let's keep searching for anything we can find that's been left behind. If that doesn't work, we've got plenty of trees and dirt around us. Yes, the surface is full of things to taste. And of course, we'll keep looking for anything that could be a potential Splendiman substitute.
Come on,
What
give me
else
all
can
you
her
got.
tongue do though? It can do too much. She just told us.
Come over here. I'll keep you warm.
I gotta just what, wriggle?
Every last stinking one of you.
Finish your sentence.
Everyone, hang in there.
You gotta ignore everything at work. Just on the edge of getting yourself fired. Gotcha. Here, try this. Lick. There's no flavor. I can't see this being turned into a decent dish. Then what about this? It's an interesting flavor, but it's not edible. Darn. Oh, what about this? A mushroom. Oh no. No kidding. Oh, and it's an enoki mushroom. It has a nice, subtle aroma and pleasing texture. But I'm afraid mushrooms won't work. Why not? It's true that they don't require sunlight and can grow using organic matter. They're quite rich in nutrients as well. a supremely useful food. However, mushrooms are still mushrooms, so they won't work. What does that even mean? Like, no, seriously. What? Splendimin can replicate meat, fruits, and everything in between, including mushrooms. Whereas mushrooms can only be that. Mushrooms. Okay, what is Splendimin? Seriously, Splendimin just it has to be tofu. That's what Splendimin is. That's the only thing I can think of. Still, considering how dire the situation is, wouldn't mushrooms be a decent alternative to Splendimin? They'd be fine. They'd be easy to cultivate inside the Ark. Could be mass-produced. Are tasty and packed full of nutrients. That's precisely why they can't work. Huh? Trust me, we've tried it before and failed. There are too many practical hurdles to making it work. We'd be better off trying to find something else. They would make for a great meal later, though, so we could still take them with us. Right before we came to the surface, I started feeling something wasn't quite right. I think I'm starting to understand why. I know why you're saying mushrooms aren't a viable option. It's because they could cause people to stop relying on Splendimin. Splendimin is the Ark's only food source. Bready has incredible abilities when it comes to tasting. Like what exactly? Well, nothing too grand. It's just when I eat something, I can immediately identify everything about it. What ingredients were used, what flavor it has, the nutritional information, and precisely how it was made. Things like that. That's incredible. You think so? Bready will eat rare dishes from the surface to analyze them, and I use that data to recreate the flavors in my cooking. That's one of our main undertakings at Cooking Oil. Interesting. But most importantly, it has to be cheap to cultivate on a mass scale, at a lower cost than it does to manufacture Splendimin. Those are some stringent requirements. That's why I don't think we'll be finding a replacement anytime soon. First, there's Bready's ability. Then there are things that you both said that indicate you know about Splendimin's production costs. Yeah? You two must know all the secrets about Splendimin. You're right. That's why both Crust and I have safeguards installed in our brains. Yeah, they know too much. It's another one of those situations.
Come on, give me all you got. Reloading. Preparing to reload.
Splendimin is a plant-based jelly product used as a primary food source in the Ark, where organic food is scarce and considered luxury. Oh yeah. It's nutritionally optimized for humans, but lacks
Another
taste, serving
victory
as a
for us,
staple for the
thanks to me.
population. Plant-based jelly, tofu. It's an impossible burger. No, Splendiman is Soylent Green. Oh no. Did you say safeguards? Yes. Do you know what that is? We do. We know that all too well. I mean, hold on. Does she have one too? Bready has a collar. I see that. Like, it's funny because at first you think it's just like, yeah, that's just like their appearance and stuff. But those collars could also be explosives. Not real. Wait, why are they giving us a choice here? Interesting. I've heard of them. No, we're gonna say... I've heard something similar regarding the Protocol Squad. It's probably the same thing. I see. Then there's no need for a lengthy explanation. No, go back. Practically everything about Splendiman is veiled in secrecy. Nothing about it can get out. That's why both of you have been insisting that an alternative to Splendiman is impossible. Let me see. No, Crust doesn't have a collar. So I guess it really is inside. They said in their brains. Yes, but we're also telling the truth. We've done plenty of our own investigating and research, and there's nothing that can fully replace Splendiman. Nor should there be. Eating is an integral part of human life. Nobody knows how Splendiman is made, or what ingredients are used. If people were able to eat food from the surface instead, especially if it was cheap and available in large quantities, there would be all sorts of divisions in the Ark. At least that's what those at the top fear would happen, because it would happen. I won't ask you to tell me about Splendiman. You wouldn't tell me anyway. But I need to at least understand what's happening with these so-called compromised ingredients right now. You both know, don't you? Tell me what the hell is going on. I didn't expect you to be so blunt with your questioning. What's the point in us telling you anyway? What would change? It's not like there's anything you could do to change things. I want to be together. I want to be in this together with you. And before I can help you both, I need to know why this is happening. We don't know much either. There's been a problem in the Splendiman production process, and that's pretty much all we know. We also suspect that's why nothing has any flavor anymore. They've put safeguards in place to ensure that I can't get to the bottom of it through my abilities. Those scumbags. I know. However, when we were sent out to dispose of the Splendiman, we did hear something. But, Bready... It's alright, Crust. The main ingredient used to make Splendiman is something the Ark can source very cheaply. Hold on. I'm trying to think. What could it be? Like before they tell us, or if they are actually gonna tell us in the first place. I don't know. Huh. Because we can grow plants and things like that. We can. In the arc. So the plants aren't like all fake and everything. We know that because of like the garden event as well too. I'm trying to think of what it could be. What Splendiman actually made. Nanomachines? Broken down, like, mass-produced NIKKE parts. They just mush everything up together. Let's see. And a single unit of it can produce massive amounts of Splendiman. So that's why you're convinced nothing can replace it. Exactly. I didn't realize there was much in the... Wait. I didn't realize there was such an abundance of resources up on the surface. Yeah, no, it's not. It's no. Uh-oh. I wonder. What about, watch it be made out of, like, material H, Indivilia type stuff. I was gonna say, because that was the whole thing with regeneration and everything. Why Indivilia survived and wasn't killed. And that also goes into the main story as well too, about the regeneration abilities of Behemoth and Leviathan and everything. Like, as long as their core survives, they can... It's Raptures. It's the deal they made with the Chatter Boy. That's what I'm saying. It's definitely something messed up. But at the end of the day, food is food. No. Are they cloning? And then just using the clones as food. You know what I mean? Soylent Rapture. I think so. It's gotta be something like that. So there's an abundance of resources to be sure, but it's not from the surface. Yes, I knew it! Unfortunately, it's not on the surface. Really? Yeah. Anyway. The workers who make this stuff are all mass-produced NIKKEs who undergo a rigorous screening process beforehand. I really thought she was about to say, the stuff is made out of mass-produced NIKKEs. I was about to say, oh no. They eat, sleep, and work at the Splendiman factory. When we went to receive our orders after the incident, we heard one of the mass-produced NIKKEs had disappeared without a trace. Oh no. Into the vat she goes. She's for the streets, not she's for the surface. That's all we know. And so that's all we can tell you. I see. We may never uncover the truth. Sometimes having no answer is the right answer, is the answer. I mean, she got her foot stuck in the grinder, yeah. But surely you can't be pleased with how things are currently. It's that obvious, huh? Our squad's entire existence is based around creating and tasting food. Food is not something to be trifled with. And I don't like the food in the Ark. It lacks a story. What do you mean? The flavors of food from the surface contain stories. A river behind a mountain evaporates and turns into rain. That rain breathes life into desiccated seeds that were dying before. The seeds travel and interact with various insects and other animals, take in nutrients, and eventually bear fruit. Everything in the arc, on the other hand, tells the same identical story. For someone like me who needs to experience different flavors, it's very trying. I've endured by delving into the stories of the chefs, imagining how exactly they prepare their ingredients. So, of course, I'm not happy about the situation where Splendiman is a staple. I see. Nothing's going to change anyway. Everything will return back to the way it always has been. Nevertheless, it still feels good to have confided in you. Thank you for listening to my story, Commander. Don't mention it. It must have been difficult to be so open, and I appreciate you telling me. I really am curious. Uh-oh. Oh no. Boss time. I don't like Bready anymore. She's high maintenance. You have to read books to her. Wait, what? To her dinner? No, I'm good. I'm confused.
Another victory for
Thank
us.
you for coming to my
Thanks to
TED
me.
Talk. So, did you find any ingredients that could serve as substitutes? No. And why not? We couldn't find anything suitable. And we never will. You seem quite certain about that. It went about as well as I expected. Thank you for your efforts. Deputy Chief Anderson, do you know anything about Splendiman? No, I don't. And frankly, I don't care. Why? Are you curious about it? Interesting. I think he does, but he's just like, no. Don't get into that. Understandable. But even if you did know everything about it, it wouldn't change anything. Yes, we'll have to continue consuming Splendiman. That's right. Anyway, it's nearly time for my next meeting. You'll have to excuse me. Sure. That's his cue for wanting us to go away. He says it every time. It's almost time for my next meeting. The instigating factor behind the incident has been identified as a malfunction in the machinery used for storing Splendiman. All affected Splendiman has now been disposed of, and all additional measures will be taken to ensure such incidents do not occur again. Finally! I know it was only a few days, but it felt like eons. I'm so glad things are back to normal. Let's go treat ourselves today. Great idea. What should we eat? Do you have anything in mind, Commander? Rappy, is that you? We're planning on going out to eat. Got any suggestions? You're heading out for food? Is the commander coming along? Yeah. Sorry, but you'll have to take a rain check, Commander. Huh? Why? We received an invitation from Cooking Oil. The mailing address is from their private kitchen. It seems they want to serve you a private meal. Cooking Oil? Does that mean Crust is going to cook for you? Aw man, I'm so jealous. I want to go too. Me too, I want to join. They don't run any type of restaurant, so it's next to impossible to get a chance to taste their food. The invitation is addressed only to the commander. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, I guess there's nothing we can do. We'll have to go and find something even tastier. Yeah! We'll all have a nice meal together next time. Absolutely. Enjoy your meal. I get ready and head to the address written in, address written the invitation. Okay, on the invitation, but yeah. La-dee-da. Burble, burble, simmer the stew. Sizzle, sizzle, let's grill some meat. That must be the door. Oh, hi, Bready. Come and sit. It's almost ready. Okay. I hope Mr. Gorman likes it. Oh, he's here. Oh boy, I'm so nervous. More nervous than I was filming the first episode of my show. Come on, Crust. You can do this. Come on in. Upon hearing the boisterous voice booming from the kitchen, I'm certain I found the right place. I pressed the door button. Welcome, Mr. Gorman, to the Cooking Oil Kitchen, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food. Hi, how have you been? Fantastic, but that goes without saying. I'm so glad we could finally invite you to our kitchen. Here, have a seat. Thanks. Today, I prepared the proper multi-course meal for you. For the hors d'oeuvre, we'll be starting with shrimp. Ooh, that sounds good. Shrimp canopies. Wow, so fancy. I appreciate it. Yes, thank you, Crust. Nom 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 nom. What is this strange feeling? It's as if a light bulb has gone off in my brain. It's so delicious. I'm overwhelmed. Toasted bread, cheese, ham, Hollandaise, Hollandaise sauce, shrimp. And you were ecstatic when you made it due to thinking of the commander. The flavor is imbued with an effervescent joy. It's impressive that you can pick out all the individual ingredients. What if Ether was Hansel and Gretel's disciple? Wait, what? Shrimp canopy, is that like a forest with shrimp that grows on trees? Yes, that's exactly what it is. There's plenty more still to come. For the next course, we have... that was amazing. Thanks, Crust. No, thank you, Mr. Gorman. It was wonderful to see you enjoying the food so much. So, is the whole Splenderman incident over and done with? Yeah. Everything's back to normal. There's nothing more to uncover. And the affected restaurants and stores are being compensated. The complaints have died down, and people are people are commending the government's response to the whole affair. I have to admit, it doesn't really sit well with me. Still, I'm at least glad that Bready can taste again. Thank you for saying that. Uh-oh. I don't think she's gonna be able to hold back this time. Commander, I have a request. What is it? Hold on, Bready. You're not actually going to... Yes. There you go. I want to taste you, Commander. Come again? Humans are inherently fragile beings, yet they carry an abundance of memories, emotions, and experiences. At first, my curiosity was minor, but as time passed, it became more intense. What would the Commander taste like? Bready, you said you dislike tasting humans. I do. Most of them either taste terrible or barely have any flavor. But I think the Commander will be different. I think he'll have a new flavor. Commander, will you let me? I'm sorry. No kind of anything before, just sure. Immediately, yes. Ah, good old Commander. Sure. I extend my hand out to Bready. It's not like you're gonna take a bite out of me. She's simply going to lap me with her tongue. So it's no big deal. It just sounds so funny though. Very well. Thank you so much. She didn't have hearts in her eyes before when she was tasting other things though. Lick. Yeah. Oh wow. That's awesome. That's the one. Give her them fingers. Jeez. Mistakes have happened. I see what you did there. This is a nice L2D live 2D wallpaper. I hope this is the one that we get. What is that? Lick, and they zoomed in too. Yes, they did. Lick, lick. Huh? Bready, what are you doing? It's strange. So strange. It's most unusual, Crust. What is? I can't sense anything. Emotions, information, his backstory. Nothing. All I'm picking up is sweetness. What? Really? Yes. I'm simply getting the taste and nothing more. That's what she wanted though. It's one of the things that she wanted to happen. My mind doesn't feel overwhelmed. It's not some strangely exotic or stimulating flavor, but I can actually taste it. Unbelievable. At long last, I finally found it. The taste I've been searching for all my life. The Commander. One beautiful beyond all comprehension. Pure and untainted by information. It's divine. Bon boucher. Just like Mustang Entertainment. Remember what I told you before? That's a word we describe a taste that surpasses all others. If that's the case, from today on, I'll refer to the commander as such. So wait, what are we being called now? What's our nickname from Bready? This is the most heavenly taste I've ever experienced, so it's only appropriate. Bon Boucher? Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about being called Bon Boucher. Crust, is there any way we could incorporate Bon Boucher into some dishes? What is happening right now? It's from all those chemicals. From him being... Yes. She's saying the commander is a snack. Yup. Must be the Old Spice. What? What are you saying? Surely there must be a way. What if we used a few strands of hair? You're telling me you want to cook with hair? Would his hands and face taste different than the fingers? Oh no. What about other parts of the body? It'll all be so delicious. I'm starting to get a little scared. I've never seen Bready like this before. Bon Boucher, please. Could you let me taste you again from time to time? Please, just a lick or two, like this. Well... My goodness, I haven't even thanked you properly yet. My greatest thanks to you for letting me experience the pure sensation of taste for the first time. You're welcome, I guess. Would it be alright if I kept one of your fingers in my mouth for the entire day? Yep, that's something she said. Absolutely not. Bready, get a hold of yourself. I've never tasted anything like this before. Something that brings me so much happiness. It's absolutely incredible. Yeah, so we gotta be careful when we go visit Bready and Crust. Commander is the main dish for Bready. So now we have to see the epilogue, of course. Let me turn these off so it'll go faster. Hilarious. Bop out. But yeah, that's something. And we also learned about Splendman, sorta kinda. Like, the arc is filled with so much mystery in itself.
I can do this with my eyes closed.
It's like our electricity, we learned where that comes from. And our food.
Get him.
I'm wondering what the source actually is, though. It's like, that's the thing.
To reload.
It can't be raptures. That they're mechanical. It has to be something else. But what exactly?
This battle's finished. Moving on.
She's down bad, as the kids say. For sure. But I'm trying to think. See, I was also thinking that, like I said, this goes back to cloning and stuff too. What if it's made out of brains? there. It's like I'm just gonna say it. Because it's something that can be mass produced and at a low cost and all that. They mass produce the mass produced Nikkes all the time.
This battle's finished. Moving on.
And like recycle them and stuff and everything. So yeah.
No, you're dead meat.
I'm thinking it definitely has to do something with like Nikkes. I need you to repeat the last 3 sentences. What? Got an ad for tax returns. What I was saying was that pretty much we know for a fact that it's produced within the arc and it's easy to be mass produced. So I'm thinking it has to do something along the sides of mass produced Nikkes.
Initiating
Or
engagement
just
sequence.
Nikkes in general. Nikkes are the things that are easily produced and has to do with organics. I know someone's thought might be like for raptures or something like that, but they're mechanical. That wouldn't make sense. You couldn't just eat that
Another
or
victory
turn
for
that
us,
into
thanks to
Splendomin.
me.
So I'm thinking there has to be some kind of cloning going on or something to do with like Nikkes, and that's how we're getting Splendomin. Or perhaps they're doing that and mixing it with whatever the heck like material H and Indivilia were made out of. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the whole situation.
I can do this with my eyes closed.
We're halfway through to getting
Enemy
the epilogue.
aircraft confirmed.
You just wait and see. Reloading. Was it this way? Preparing to reload.
No, we'll find out in a bit. Maybe, actually. They're probably not going to tell us. Or there'll be a second part to this whole thing. Just like they did with Trony and the leg situation with the electricity and the power source of the arc.
Not bad for a weakling. Where are the raptures?
What do you mean, where are the raptures? Oh, that's right. She can't see.
Preparing to reload.
I was like, who said that? And then we'll have to go, of course, and test out Bready and go over her kit and everything. I wonder, is Crust already in the game? We'll have to check Wikipedia.
Another victory for us, thanks to me. Let's score another one for the good guys.
Just a few more.
Preparing to reload.
I hope they, you know what? In all honesty, I hope they go ahead and rework hard mode for these events too,
Come over here. I'll keep you.
so that you can get through them quicker and get to the epilogue.
Not bad for a weakling.
Instead of having to go through like 1 through 11 like this.
Let's score another one for the good guys.
Just make it so that you can quick battle them.
Preparing to reload. Was it this way?
No, you must suffer the 3 minutes. I'm just saying. Since they've always been talking about what the, really, guys? I hate when they do this. Really? They're not. You're not gonna attack that. I have to help them. It's too funny. Maybe it'll just go away on its own. Yeah, there we go.
Come over closer. Fire straight ahead. Together.
They programmed the game that way, though. Certain enemies, they just won't
This battle's
target.
finished. Moving on.
That's how they make you keep playing, actually, manually. It's pretty funny.
Time to turn it up to 11.
But that particular enemy is harmless until it just explodes and kills itself. It doesn't attack, so it's not registering as an enemy. Listen, if it's on screen and it's not
Another
us,
victory for us,
it's an enemy.
thanks to me.
That should be how the programming goes. Shoot first, ask questions later.
This way? Reloading.
I'm a bit confident, maybe less
Lazy
than
Bones Nova. No. I'm optimizing.
Woo! It's over. Now we can go party.
Epilogue. Knock knock. Come in. Oh no. She's like, you can't run now, Commander. Hi. Bonne boucher. Or is it bouche or boucher? You're a half hour early. She's like, I wanted to get some tasting in. You kept saying you had other plans the past few times, so it's been a while since we last saw each other. That's why I couldn't help myself and came early. Are you all set? Yeah. It's not like I had to do much to prepare. All I had to do was wash my hands. You remember how I told you there was something I wanted to experiment with? This might feel a bit unpleasant, but... Could you spread this whipped cream on your hand? Oh man, this is quite the experience. What in the world for? The first time I tasted you, the predominant flavor profile was sweet. But last time your fingers had a slightly salty taste to them. That's probably because we were outside with all that dust and sweat and all. Perhaps. Still, a little experimenting couldn't hurt. This is great. I take the container of whipped cream and spread it onto my hand, rubbing it around. Also, this track playing right now sounds like it could also be in like Blue Archive. It's awesome. Feels a bit like soap. That should do it. All right, I'm going in. Lick. Such sweetness. Incredibly sweet. Especially the parts of your hand where there's just a tinge of the whipped cream. Those parts are the best. I can't sense anything except the taste. It's so fascinating. Could I lick just a little more? I'd rather it end here, thanks. Very well. Next time, I'll bring some salt. If I soak your hand in salt water, I assume it'd be saltier. Oh, or maybe rubbing it with some fruit would make it taste... like that fruit? Would the same thing work with vegetables too? Bready, please, calm yourself. This is the first time I've experienced the pure sensation of taste ever since I became a NIKKE. How can you expect me to be calm? Fair point, but... I'm going to enjoy tasting you in the future. Bon boucher. Let's meet often. Lick. New flavor. End. But wait, there's more. Nom. No. The flavor's much too ordinary. Let's try it again. I've got to create a flavor that makes Bready happy. That's been my goal from the very beginning. So, I think that, I think that sets up for a second story for cooking oil. They found human DNA in some fast foods, by the way. Uh-oh. Next week is crust events? Really? Let me just get rid of these real quick.
Woo! It's over! Now we can go party.
Sweet. Let's collect everything. And our wallpaper. Oh, yeah. Done. And we already looked at the challenge, so we know what that is. Now, let's go look at the Nikkipedia real quick. Yes. The perfect soundtrack for this background. It's that intense. But, does she say anything? Yeah, the taste I've been searching for all along. Okay. Let's go over Bready. Where is she? Where is she? Uh-oh. There she is. Actually, you know what? And while we're here, is she already in the game? No, I'm not seeing her. So Crust isn't here yet. Nope. Okay.
Delicious.
Cheese.
Let me know if you're hungry. I'll invite you to our kitchen. Did you bring the food? Can I have some?
So those are all three of her sayings. She is Water, Sniper, Tacker, Tetra. Let's see. So thick she's lagging your game. Lonely Gourmet activates when entering full burst, affects self. Attack is up 70.01% for 10 seconds. Damn. Activates when gaining the buff that increases sustained damage. Affects self. Lingering Taste. Charge speed is down 20% for 50 seconds. This effect cannot be dispelled. Removes recommended taste. Okay. Activates when gaining the buff that increases distributed damage while not in a sustained damage increasing status. I'm gonna read that one more time. Activates when gaining the buff that increases distributed damage while not in a sustained damage increasing status. Affects self. Recommended taste. Charge speed is down 20% for 50 seconds. This cannot be dispelled. Removes lingering taste. Okay. Huh. So now, skill 2, favorite candy. Activates after landing 3 full charge attacks while in lingering taste status. Affects the target. Damage taken is up 10.2% for 5 seconds. Aftertaste deals 150.04% of final attack as sustained damage every 1 second for 5 seconds. Activates when hitting a target with full charge while in recommended taste status. Affects self. Attack damage is up 60.01% for 5 seconds. Activates when hitting a target with full charge while in recommended taste status. Affects all enemies. Deals 265.07% of final attack as distributed damage. Okay. I'm just trying to grasp everything here with her. So everything relies on full burst and full charge though. Lingering taste, charge speed is down. And then recommended taste, charge speed. Yeah, charge speed is also down 20%. So both of them. And her burst skill is new flavor. Affects self. Attack damage is up 60.19% for 10 seconds. Activates when in lingering taste status. Affects self. Aftertaste effect is up 349%, 0.8% for 10 seconds. So aftertaste was what? This one in skill 2. So 150.04% of final attack as sustained damage every 1 second for 5 seconds. And because of the burst skill, aftertaste effect is up 349.8% for 10 seconds. Okay. But while in lingering taste status. And the last part is activates when in recommended taste status. Affects self. Attack is up 70.09% for 10 seconds. Okay. We got a troll co-op. Gotcha. Her kit changes depending on the buffer you have with her. If Pirate Mage, she gets distribution damage kit. If Summer Rosanna, she gets the dot kit. Okay. I see. Because of her first skill up here, Lonely Gourmet, that's what it's dependent on. Activates when gaining the buff that increases sustained damage. And this one is activated when gaining the buff that increases distributed damage while not in a sustained damage increasing status. Okay. But either way, summarizing pretty much her kit, she buffs herself. She buffs her damage. That's basically what she does. Plain and simple. But she does it in 2 different ways. And she also has distributed damage as well too when in recommended taste. Unless Crust will be sustained damage buffer, we'll find out over the next few days. Yeah, because Crust is coming out. So a leg also buffs distributed damage. Alright. So let's see. Let's take a look at her here. Her posture and pose. She got the lollipop in her mouth. Let's battle. Reload. The elegant stun.
No one can come to our kitchen unless they are invited. Do you have any tasty treats?
And let's see. That stance. That's right, because she's sniper. Nice. Yeah, no. Bready is very thick. So interesting. Alright, so let's go test her out. Let me see something. Nope. Yeah, it was definitely just her for now. Let's see. Off to the Union we go. So distributed damage, huh? Well, first of all, where is Bready? Let me grab her. Oh, there she is.
What's on the menu?
Apparently Commander is. But anyway, you were saying Summer Rosanna, right? Which I do have. Where is she? Where are you? I see regular Rosanna. Ah,
If not me, who else could you possibly choose?
let me see her. Damage to parts. Let's see. Affects all allies. Damage to parts. Affects all allies. Sustained damage is up. Affects all enemies. Damage taken is up. So I see what you mean. Also, I do have Mast here. Because what does Mast do again? Let's see. Distributed damage is up. Affects all allies. Because the number of drunken stacks for 10 seconds. Okay. Activates when entering burst stage 3 in drunken status. And she's in drunken status when entering burst stage 1. Okay. But the thing is, activates when the caster reaches max stacks of drunken at the end of full burst. She's stunned for 10 seconds. That's the thing. Okay. And Rosanna is a... what is she? She's a 20 as well. So first let's try with Rosanna. Trying to get a team put together based on what she does first. Like specifically. And she's a sniper too, so charge speed is down. So I'm wondering, didn't someone boost? I could have swore someone boosted sniper rifle like charge speed and stuff like that. That was a 1. I know Rouge is mostly for healing, but she has damage too, and she's also a sniper. Right now her distributed damage modes does more. So you're saying go with whatchamacallit. With Mast.
Is it time to set sail?
Yeah, like I said, we'll do both, but if that's the case, we'll do her first. I'm trying to see someone that benefits snipers as well too. I'm trying to work on every part of her like kit and what she is. I could have swore there was someone who did something for snipers. Rouge is she's healing buffs. Actually, she would work, and she is a sniper. But I thought there was someone specifically. Maybe it was Ballorda, actually, that I'm thinking of. That might actually be who I'm thinking of. She did charge speed, and she's a 2. Okay, never mind. Prima, what'd she do? Max, she was HP. Add me, Allison Maxwell. So add me. Activates when attacked 20 times. Charge damage multiplier. Okay. Her burst skill is reloading speed and critical damage. I see what you mean. Yeah, charge damage multiplier. And here's Alice. Charge speed is up, so 2 ally units with the highest attack. But I see what you're
I
saying.
really do enjoy being with you.
And then I guess we just kind of... we just boost attack and everything.
You want me to fight in this outfit?
Actually, hold on.
Roger. Joining the mission.
Hold on. Let's see. Because I remember we were testing this last time too. That's why she started Black Shadow's pocket. Really? She's literally the best sniper buffer in the game. Damn. So we've got 1, 2, 3 basically. So who else can I just throw in here? Wait, distributed damage, though. Let's see, because I know she does. Activation of Thief's Dagger is fully stacked. Let's see, distribute damage up continuously. But does it just affect her? No, wait, it's a target. So hold on. Affects self, though. Affects all enemies, deals 1,059.84% final attack is distributed damage. Imagine not having made Anchor report it. But yeah. I'm trying to see if this would work. Because distributed damage, yeah, so let's do that. Phantom is going to be our other 3. And what Alice is going to do is she's going to buff 2 ally units, charge speed and charge damage. Okay, so yeah. That would be... well, actually. No, it wouldn't work. She's the only other sniper, damn it. So let's not. Let's see what Maxwell does. Yeah, charge speed attack. Activates when there are above 5 enemy units, excluding NIKKEs. Critical rate, critical damage. It would work. I mean, it
really
would.
do enjoy being with you.
But what I'm saying is that it's charge speed, right? And charge damage. There's not really anyone else here on the team that we have right now besides Bready. That's the thing. Because I don't think she affects herself with it. Because it says 2 ally units. It doesn't say excluding self, though. So, maybe. It affects charge speed, so the rockets or snipers, you just have to make sure her attack is higher. Yeah, that's the thing. That's a variable, so... But we'll see how this goes. Scope lock on. Now we're set. Let's see what happens.
I will punish all wrongdoers.
Let's see.
Fully active. Here's through.
So Rappy's doing her thing.
Have a taste of adventure.
Nass is doing
Every
hers.
last morsel.
Damn.
Wipe them all out for the sake of adventure.
I've got this.
Let's see. Oh. Okay. 140. And they're not under a minute yet.
Fully active. Here's through.
Come on, let me digest.
Yo. This works.
Fully active. Here's through.
Have a taste
Let's
of
see.
adventure. I'll eat every last morsel.
She's doing her thing.
I'm really craving something tasty. For the sake of adventure. Charging up. Just a moment, let me digest.
Yo. No, this team.
Fully active. Here's through.
She's stunned, but it doesn't matter. Oh, wait, it does matter, actually. Oh, no! Okay, so that's what's happening. I see. Because she's getting stunned, it throws it off.
Refilling.
Fully active. Here's through.
Have a taste of adventure.
But that just means Bready just keeps going.
I'll eat every
Yeah,
last
it does.
morsel.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Let's see. Bready, she actually did it. Imagine if you had Anchor to make it better. I wouldn't use them anyway, though, to be honest. Plus, I got masked after the event ended. So now, let's go with, where is she? Where's Rosanna?
If not me, who else could you possibly choose?
So now, I guess we don't really need Phantom here, if that's the case, because of the distributed damage. Unless... Let me see, let me look at Rosanna's kit again. Affects all allies, damage to parts. Let's see, sustained damage, damage taken. No. But I guess it would still be okay because the sustained damage is up. And affects all enemies. Damage taken is up. So yeah, that would still work. So let's see how this works.
I'll have this all taken care of before sunrise.
So now Phantom will actually get to go because Rosanna is a regular 20.
How heavy your burden has been.
Fully active. Here's through.
What do you say we cool off?
I'll eat every last morsel. Let's eat together. One more thing.
The damage is slower. I can see that.
Fully active. Here's through.
But let's see what happens once Phantom goes now.
What do you say we cool off?
Phantom will come for you when night falls.
Fire until your gun barrels melt.
They made it to 200. I think last time they were what, four something?
Fully active. Here's through.
What do you say we cool off?
I'll eat every last morsel. I'm really craving something
Let's
tasty.
see. If they can get their burst off one more time, they might be able to get up there.
I've got this.
Fully active. Here's through.
What do you say?
20 seconds left.
Phantom will come for you when night falls. Let's together.
Let's see. Are they actually beating the other team though?
So this is how you show up.
Nope.
Fully active. Here's through.
Yep. Let's
As
see.
usual, the thief comes out victorious.
Phantom, actually. They're pretty close though. Bready does her damage. Let's see what the results were. No, so they didn't. It's like, but they still did within like range of them. 488, 453, so it's like, okay. Let's see, what else can be done? So now let's go with like, let's say, just boosting attack. Let's see what that does. What can be done? Actually, here's a combination I haven't used in a while.
Mind if I join?
I will answer my subjects' calls.
Instead of Phantom, nope.
What's on the
Go back.
menu?
Cause I'm still trying to play on her her kit. Let me throw, and she's water too. Huh. You know what?
Need me?
Let me throw Privacy in there. Let's see what happens. These nuts, what? Not sure if she
even counts
defaults
as
to
a
a specific
snack.
type of damage if you don't have a specific type of buffer. What's up, Geller? Did you get Asuka and Misato? Misato, yes, I have. Everyone has her. They gave her Asuka. Do I have Asuka? I don't know. I'll have to check.
Be your escort. I'll eat every last morsel. Faster, stronger, keep shooting.
Yeah, I'll have to check to see.
Taking cover.
Okay. The damage is, for being over a minute, the damage was okay.
Under the light of the kingdom,
Like, I saw
all
that.
shall kneel.
Target locked. Let's bombard it. Let's together.
Like, I want to see how much damage Bready does specifically. Or just like an attack boost. Shake that booty, the game.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your
It's like, ain't that the
every
truth?
last morsel.
I'll get lead. Everyone follow me and attack.
It's like, we eating good
Come on,
today.
let me digest.
Will they be able to do this?
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Target locked. Next bombardment. Get them all.
They have 10
I'll
seconds.
tell you no further with that.
So they already beat the other team.
Fully active. Here's through.
I can see that.
Victory! With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
So Rappy, actually, that time. And Privacy. Okay. It's top cultural game. Yes. Probably Yoha does. I do use her though. But it's not for okay. You know what? That's something we have to try too. Here we go. This is what we're gonna do.
What?
Oh, this is
You expect me to go out in this outfit?
this is gonna be funny. Go team snipers. Oh boy.
I'll be the best hand in your deck.
No, we gotta use Rouge. Oh man, this is gonna be a bit difficult though. One for a two, you
It
gotta
should
go
be
with
crystal
Dala.
clear who gets what.
I mean, I know add me all allies. But we got our one, we've got our two. See, the thing with the threes, let's see. What does Ein do again? Next World War gotcha waifu? We about drones? What? That's in the server. You scope lock them and she keeps them up with my build Summer Sakura. Let's see. She has her near feathers, that's right. And she only affects herself. Okay. Haran, all enemies. Okay. Attack is up 66% for 5 seconds. Every 30 seconds, though. I mean, Helm is just Helm. So, yeah. Crit rate. She boosts for the whole team. Attack damage is... yeah, see? So, she'd be another good one just to have there. Interesting, though. But who boosts the whole team as well, too? Primo was healing, right? But Rouge already does that. You know, I forgot she was a sniper rifle. This Rapunzel. Activates only when full charge status is maintained for more than 1 second. The shield is present. All allies' attack damage is up 6.15% continuously. Huh. Interesting. I guess we'll throw Helm in there, though.
Finally, it's time we can show everyone what we're capable of.
Yeah, because look at that for full burst. Okay. So how to organize this, that's the thing, though. Let's do this. Yeah. That, hold on. That should do it. Because I want Bready to burst, and I want Red Hood to burst. Hopefully Red Hood doesn't do what she wants. I think I set this up correctly.
Let's test your luck. How do
The
I
damage is going to...
look? Sexy, perhaps?
God damn it. I set it up wrong. Red did what she wanted.
Let's wipe them out and head back.
I'll let it go, though. I'm curious. Dala should have been the one to go.
My clothes are burning. Let's test your luck. How do I look?
Yeah, she's gonna do it again.
Full speed ahead. Aegis cannon, fire!
Let's wipe them out and head
This is
back.
hilariously slow
Let's
damage.
keep going.
Cover me.
But that's just sniper rifles.
Let's test your luck.
She kept up with Treasure Viper.
Hindrance to business
Gotcha.
detected. Removing now.
I'll eat every last morsel!
The funny thing is, everyone's pretty much getting to go, though.
My roller, step back.
Alright, let's keep going.
They made it over 100 mil.
Reload.
Let's test your luck. How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
Full speed ahead. Aegis
Yeah,
cannon,
so if I would have
fire!
set this up better, correctly, Red should have been doing her burst 3 instead.
Alright, let's keep going. Just a moment, let me digest.
Let's test your luck.
Hindrance to business detected. Removing now.
I'll eat every last morsel!
Playtime's over. Let's finish this.
10 seconds left.
Cover me.
Damn, they can't even make it to 2.
Wait till I get my reloading done.
Let's test your luck.
Yeah.
With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
And Bready still did it, though. Well, she was being boosted as well, too, but... I totally set this up wrong. So either I have to do something like this, and that way Bready's not getting her boost, or like somebody can't get the boost, basically, because I can't have Red just doing whatever she wants. So it would have to be something like this, or something like this, basically. I mean, in all honesty, I guess Red doesn't really need the boost anyway. Sakura was like, by mage weight, top damage and low DPS. True. let's keep her boosted since this is about Bready. And let's do this. We're gonna put you here. So now this should work correctly.
Shall we start the game?
So let's see.
Just a moment, let me digest.
They should do better damage this time. Especially with Red doing her burst
Hindrance to
3.
business detected. Removing now.
I'll eat every last morsel. I'm all in.
Also, Dala does give them an attack boost as well. I forgot about that.
I'm really craving something tasty.
As well as the cooldown of burst.
High roller, step back. Let's test your luck.
So let's see.
Hindrance to business detected. Removing now.
How do I look?
There we
Sexy,
go.
perhaps?
All Sunport focus. Fire!
Much better.
Cover me.
They might actually make it to 200 million this time.
We can do it. Let's test your luck.
Like, it's pretty funny. They might
Hindrance
actually
to
have to,
business
like,
detected. Removing
boost
now.
or rework
I'll eat
snipers
every last
again.
morsel. All Sunport focus.
Like, what they did helped them a little, but yeah. They still need a little bit of help. As you can see, a full sniper team just
Let's test your luck.
doesn't do it.
Hindrance to business detected. Removing now.
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps? I'm all in.
Oh. Let's see. 200. Okay. That's good for them.
Let's test your luck.
Hindrance to business detected. Removing now.
I'll eat every last morsel.
Snipers are very difficult to balance.
Let's wipe them out and head
Yeah,
Please bring me luck. I'm really craving
but they
something
gotta do
tasty.
something. It's their
With
speed.
this, we're one step closer.
That's
to
what
our
it
dream.
really is. Now, granted, Helm didn't do her burst, though. She was kind of just there to help. Because Red technically isn't doing anything for, like, the team as a whole. Except for damage when she does her burst 3. So, that is her utility. Her Red's utility is damage. Well, and her piercing. So now, let's do this. When attacked 20 times, that's her thing. When attacked 20 times. So is she going to get attacked though? I forgot what Sakura. I don't think I have Summer Sakura. I have regular Sakura. Yeah, that's what it is. Let's see. Rapunzel's, well, her skill 1 would work in general. Ain't nothing wrong with a woman with a little bit of meat on her bones. With no gear upgrade and skills upgrade and sustain, she's keeping up with her Treasure Viper. Don't know how I feel about that. What's it you're trying to do? I'm trying to make it so that the full sniper team doesn't suck. Basically. Oh man. Poor snipers. With the exception of like Red Hood and Helm, they're doing their best. All right, add me.
Preparation finished.
You're up. Does Nihilister do anything for the team? No, of course not. She's Nihilister. What was I thinking? Technically, yeah, Maxwell. Entering full burst affects 2 allies with the highest attack, charge speed, and attack is up. So I guess Maxwell would actually be better.
Well, let's go then.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, now I can actually do this, though. No, wait, I'm doing this wrong. It has to be like this. Yep. Okay. There we go. Sniper team, huh? Yeah.
You're about to witness my ultimate performance. Please bring me luck.
Let's see.
I'll reload. Let's test your luck.
Yep, so 1,
Hindrance to business detected.
2.
Removing now.
I'll eat every last morsel. How long can you withstand the hail of bullets? I'm really craving something tasty.
And that's what we wanted.
Refilling.
Oh man, their damage is
Cover
just
me.
bad.
I'm really craving something tasty.
Snipers incoming.
And this is scope lock too. So,
Let's test your luck.
yeah. That
Hindrance
says
to
something.
business detected. Removing now.
Full speed ahead. Aegis cannon, fire! I'm all in.
Ooh.
You can do it faster. Please bring me luck. Interesting.
Yeah, no.
You know me. Cover me.
Already under a minute.
Cover me.
Still haven't made it to 100 mil.
Let's test your luck.
Hindrance to business detected. Removing now.
I'll eat every last morsel. Let's move together.
Shift Up needs to
Really craving something tasty.
they need to watch this this part of the stream and just be like, yeah, we need to do something about snipers.
Let's test your luck.
Exactly.
Hindrance to business detected. Removing
Do the
now.
build 360 spin with no scope. But yeah, Briggle,
Fire!
that's the exact expression.
Playtime's over. Let's finish this.
Ow!
Maybe if they just maybe if they boost snipers base charge speed.
Let's test your luck.
Maybe that would help them.
Hindrance to business detected. Removing now.
I'll eat every last morsel.
Either that
Time's over. Let's
or
finish
you just plain and simple boost the percentage of their damage. Like for example, instead of one
All
shot
clear.
doing,
A
you know,
successful experiment indeed.
like when they do the burst or something, whatever, instead of it doing 250%, you just make it 500%. And you might say, that's too much. Not really, because it's how they're attacking. It's so terrible that they need that. But Bready won this time. Their answer was charging, like Cinderella. Yeah. It's like, that's true. Cinderella, kinda, yeah. But Team Snipers, as we just saw, it does not work. So that's a no-go.
What's on the menu?
It seems like that's the best option. Actually, let's go back just to take a look. Oh,
What's on
there.
the menu?
Yeah, save that. What was the first one that we did? There we go. This one right here. I can't. There. But yeah. It seems that with Rappy, Mast, Bready, Phantom, and Alice, that worked at 488. And that was based on the distributed damage mostly. There is something else to test real quick as well too. Let's put this team back, but instead let's switch her out for
You want me
Litter.
to fight in this outfit?
Let's see who does it better
No one can stop us.
for this team setup.
Just a moment, let me digest.
Oh, this Black Snake, the song? Yeah. That song is
Taste of
great.
adventure. I'll eat every
I have to
last
keep doing
morsel.
hard mode to get more too.
Wipe them all out for the sake of adventure.
It's death metal. It's like, yeah, I have
I'm really craving something tasty.
I have their record label. Was it Level 9 on Spotify and everything? Look at that. Over 100 million. It's like, and they were still over a minute.
I'm really craving something tasty.
Now, the thing that's hilarious here is actually we're kind of skipping a burst
Have a taste of adventure.
because of Mast.
I'll eat every last morsel.
So actually, you could replace the other two
The darkness will cover us.
with boosters instead. Alice technically is boosting, but whatever. That distributed damage is hilarious.
Stop licking me, Bolt. I'm not even wearing a helmet.
Wow, AoE, yeah. Less than 10 seconds. No.
Have a taste of adventure.
It seems that Rappy actually did better than Litter.
Last morsel.
It was 488. I don't think they're gonna make it.
Easy.
Nope.
How do you like that? A grand victory.
Okay. Ready to 226.
Roger. Joining the
Well, yeah,
mission.
there's cooldown has to ramp. That's the thing. Because she isn't even getting to go. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, affects self. So instead of Phantom, you know what? I got it. I know what to do here. Yeah. Since that's going to happen, hold on. What does her second one do? She doesn't. It's 1 or 3, right? No, the last howl. She taunts. HP is restored. Cooldown the burst. Activates once per battle. That's it though. So that's not gonna work. because I can just throw
You'll
Crown
answer
in
my
there.
subject's call.
I really can. And that would work. You can throw Grave in there if you wanted to. Yeah. I want to test this out. Yeah, I forgot the 2 is just a taunt. It doesn't do anything for the team, really.
I'm really craving something tasty.
Since Mast is going to get stunned, that's okay now. Because Crown is there.
Have a taste of adventure.
Did the standard pull and got Killer Wife and Crown? Nice.
Refilling.
Let's see, 124 mil. They might actually beat their first one.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Yeah, now Alice gets to go. This is funny.
Reload.
Just a moment, let me digest.
All the Novan have been hoarding since Rappy robbed me. Oh man, there's gonna be pulls for anniversary because, I mean, I have them stocked up again. I don't know why I do this.
Take them all out for the sake of adventure.
Oh yeah. Well, they did it.
Main dish finished.
Yep. That's happening exactly how I thought it would.
Under the light of the kingdom.
Actually,
all
Crown
shall
went again because she was stunned. That's funny. But this way you always have someone there. Wow, they're doing a lot of damage. If they can get off another burst, they have 5 seconds. Ooh.
Have a taste of adventure. I'll eat every last morsel. Take them all out for the sake of adventure. Victory! Let's crack open some rum to celebrate.
796. Bready. It's all the AoE? Yeah. Nice. Oh, there you go. We found like another optimal team. Again, yeah, I know I don't have what you call it, made anchor either. So I can't test that out, but still that works right there. Okay. Well, we found the team. If you have said characters and everything. But no, Bready definitely does her thing. She does. She boosts her own attack and does, as you saw, lots of AoE damage as well too. So the thing is, we don't know what Crust is going to do either. So we're gonna have to wait and see on that. But is her banner ending? Hold on, let's see. Yeah, see, hers is ending in 3 days. That's the thing. Interesting. So in all honesty, like, if you're like asking what's a verdict on Bready, she's good. We just saw that and everything, but I can't, as you like would need her or this or that and everything. Not sure if you're looking for numbers wise. Appearance wise though, however, definitely just roll. They are dripping crust images. Is the goal 1 billion? Basically. It's like basically that's what I would say. Yeah, that's pretty much true. If you can get pretty much up to like 800,000 to a billion, it's just like, okay, yeah, this is absolutely great. It's like, so, not to say that, you know, below that isn't good either, but now that we're, I guess you could say, with the characters that are out now, and like this, we're going on what? This is gonna be 3rd year anniversary. It's just like, yeah, we're starting to need more and more damage and everything. So the damage like cap has gone up a little bit. The goal is over 3 billion. Like 1 billion pretty much just means that it's like, oh yeah, like you can pretty much just blast your way through the game and stuff like that. That's all. It's not like you have to have that or anything. It sounds like he would have to cheat to get 3 billion. I don't know who's doing 3 billion damage, but it's not me. But yeah. That's what I wanted to check to see if Crust was already here, if we could like see her. Sometimes they sneak Nikkes into the Nikkepedia. But no, she's actually not here. It's like not yet at least, until, well, probably until the next event. As far as, let me see. Yeah, like I said, you have 3 days left. You see how many gems I have and everything. That is another thing. I saw that you did put that in the comments as well too. That is true. We have the half year anniversary coming up. So take that into consideration when pulling. And remember, these characters aren't limited. As you've seen, when I pull, sometimes I get a lot of characters off event and off banner as well too. So that's one thing I would take into consideration. Since we're so close to half year anniversary, it's just like, yeah, I'd probably just wish list, to be honest. The Leviathan Lords are doing 6 to 8 billion. What? Yeah, they're up there. The Leviathan Lords. It's called an investment. But yeah, see, honestly, I just don't roll. That's what it really is with me. That's why I have so many gems and everything. I mean, you guys are right here with me going through the game. I just don't usually roll. Every now and then we will, but for the most part, it's just like, okay, yeah, you're not limited, so And as you can see, that strategy works because I still have a whole bunch of characters. Not every single last character, but still the ones that I do want, I'm usually able to get. We got guppy numbers out there. That's it. Ending stream. Going to cry myself to sleep now. Look what you did, Rickle. Guppy numbers. What weapon? Wait, what weapon to kill something that has no life? Wait, what? Just pull their electricity. But yeah, I would say if you're looking for like kit wise and everything, Bready is a thumbs up to roll on. It's like definitely. And she might work, she might work extremely well with Crust, who's upcoming as well too. We don't know her kit yet, so that's the thing. But we already know that she works well with, say, like Mast and Anchor, so there you go. That's another reason. And also, Anchor is a... Wait. Is Anchor a 1 or a 3? I forgot about that. Like, what is Anchor? Or is she a 2 as well? Because I was going to say, if she is a 2, Anchor is a 2. Okay. So if she's a 2 as well, is she 40 or 20? I don't have her. It's like, so I'm not able to just look. Actually, wait, yes I can. I forgot the Nikkepedia exists. Let's see, where is she? Where is she? I'm just trying to get an idea for a team that you could do if you do have both. Oh, wait, where the heck is she? There she is. She is a 40, so that would work. So you can have, yeah, you can have Anchor, you can have Mast, you can have Bready, because Mast would go, or you can have, I forgot who would go first, Anchor or Mast. You could have one of them go first, basically. Then the other one would go as your 2s. Then you could have Bready, and then you could have Phantom as well too, as your 2 3s. Bready, Phantom, and then for your 1, I guess throw Litter in there, throw Rappy in there, or I don't know if there's an optimal 1 for that team. Anchor heals and removes most mass drunkenness. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like they would both go, and then Bready, Phantom, and then whoever you want to use as your 1. But that's just something I can't test because I don't have Anchor. But eventually. Because I don't think she was limited, was she? No, she wasn't. Because I got Masked off banner too. Yeah. So eventually we'll be able to test that out. One day. But with as great as Bready is and as cute as Crust is, like I said, Anniversary is coming up. And to be honest, I can't really tell who is going to be on that banner because there's just so many characters. But those are just my suggestions and thoughts, so yeah. She was just added late due to the collab. Starfish Girl and Bready would be friends. They are both in the pool now. Yep. But, alright guys. What's up, Kite? Call her Starfish Girl. Anchor. But alright guys, that's actually gonna do it for this. It's like we went through new flavor, we tested out Bready and everything, and now we wait for next event coming up. And apparently I've been told that you said this Crust is gonna be Crust, so yeah, we have Crust to look forward to. Anniversary is probably going to be a nice surprise. They could pull from so many storylines. That's what I mean. I have no idea who we're getting for half year, but it's going to be interesting. Well, all right, guys. With that said, that's going to do it for this. I really, really like this live 2D wallpaper that they gave us this time as well, too. It's perfect. Well, alright guys, that's going to do it for this. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Yeah, hit that like button. Alright, I'm really going now. I just happened to see that. Have a good one, everybody.